Hey everyone, my name is Eric Heisler, and I'm the president of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Mid-Atlantic chapter. Man, we're so excited to be able to at least gather with you virtually to celebrate this year's high school awards. And hopefully soon we'll be back in person to celebrate together. I realize I'm standing in between you and a potential celebration dance on TikTok. This year, we had over 120 entries. That's a big deal, and it speaks to your commitments in producing creative work. We all know this past year hasn't been easy, but you still produced tons of content that received really high scores from the judges. You should all feel like you've already won. So congratulations. And that concludes our ceremony. Okay. While patting yourselves on the back after receiving that compliment, don't forget to pat the backs of your teachers and advisors. This hasn't been an easy year for them either, but they kept everything going and kept you top of mind. Share with them your appreciation for what they do and give them a shout out in your Insta victory speech. As someone that's spent a decade chasing stories, not for the awards, but for the satisfaction of telling an accurate and great story, I can tell you I only got there because of the people that supported me. I can also tell you that following and telling a story visually will not only take you places you've never been, but will open your eyes and your mind with fulfillment you didn't know you needed. So don't ever stop being creative and keep wandering down that visual path. Before we kick the tires in this ceremony, I have just a few housekeeping notes to share. First, you're in for a real treat. The presenters in this year's ceremony are professionals that I admire for the work they continue to do. Just as changing the way you had to learn this year hasn't been easy, it also hasn't been easy for journalists to adapt and perform their jobs. You might recognize some of them because they are tuning in from television markets throughout our chapter, and they've got some stories to share with you. I'd share mine, like popping champagne on the job with the 2009 NLCS champions in the locker room. That was the Phillies for those keeping score at home. Trick-or-treating with a vice presidential candidate, or even humiliating stories like being at a press conference and having a pair of underwear hanging out of my station coat because they got stuck together in the wash. I won't say who they belong to. Anyway, I'd share these, but I'm out of time. Something else I want to point your attention to, a full list of this year's nominees will be posted to our website. Tweet me later and let me know if that was actually edited in. For the teachers, if you would like to receive the nomination certificates, please follow up with our wonderful executive director, Tara Facenda. She will need to know what address to send them to. If your students are winners, please also let Tara know where to ship the awards. And with that, Zoom is saying my free video conferencing time is expiring, so I'm going to step away and officially welcome you to the 2021 NATAS Mid-Atlantic Region Student Production Awards. Good luck.
Good afternoon. I'm NBC 10's Erin Coleman. I am so happy to be joining you from Philadelphia. As you consider life in working in media, I want to give you one piece of advice. Be patient, because I got to tell you, things didn't start out so hot for me. I honestly must have sent out 75 resume reels or more. I'm not exaggerating here. I sent them all over the country and no one called me back. Not one station. It took months and months and months, but finally the phone rang. It was the news director from Jonesboro, Arkansas, market 180. I didn't know exactly where Jonesboro was. Honestly, I didn't even remember sending a reel to Jonesboro, but I was offered the job and I took it. And let me tell you, major culture shock. I mean, major. But it was a start, and I have to say, I would not trade my experience there for anything. So you may hear a lot of no's, or you may hear nothing at all. Just be patient, work hard, and the right door will open for you. All right. Now the moment you have been waiting for. Let's get to the announcement of our 2021 High School Student Production Awards. Our first award recognizes excellence in high school newscasts. It's named in honor of a beloved photojournalist and former NATAS board member, the late Jerry Trentley. The Trentley Award provides $1,000 for the selected school to invest in its broadcast journalism program. The 2021 Crystal Pillar for Outstanding High School Newscast goes to Our next Crystal Pillar is presented for the Outstanding General Assignment News Report of a serious tone, and the award goes to Broken Promises, a hazardous history of Franklin Learning Center by WHYY Student Media Labs. A big congratulations to them. All right, now we move in the opposite direction, recognizing light news in general assignment stories. There was so much good work submitted that the judges have awarded 2 Crystal Pillars in this competitive category. The first award goes to Let Me Axle You a Question from North Penn High School. The second Crystal Pillar goes to Virtual Chess from Hempfield High School. Great work, guys. All right, next our judges recognize the best work in the arts, entertainment, and cultural affairs. The 2021 Crystal Pillar goes to Holiday Showcase from Franklin Regional High School. And finally, the last category I will be sharing with you is the High School Production Award for Outstanding Music Video. Our coveted Crystal Pillar goes to Lemonade and Greater Latrobe High School. Congratulations to all of our winners. I've enjoyed my time with you today. I wish you nothing but the best as you pursue your dream jobs in media. Congratulations to all of the award recipients.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Mike Holden here from WPXI Channel 11 in Pittsburgh, joining you from the absolutely gorgeous, beautiful view of the city from Mount Washington. I'm so proud of all you guys, and I'm so honored to be a part of this because really this is just the first step in your careers, and you have a lot to look forward to. Now, we've been kind of asked to share maybe a personal story or something that we could give to you guys that would make a difference in your career. So I'm going to give you 2 little tidbits, and this is my best guidance and advice moving forward. The first one is this: be nice to everybody, even the people you do not like, because this is such a small business. Everybody knows everybody. One day, those people who maybe you wouldn't have been a big fan of at one point, maybe your coworker, maybe even your boss. So never burn a bridge. Secondly, and this is a little more lighter, be prepared to not make a whole lot of cash in your first couple of years in this industry. It's hard, it's well worth it, and long term, it will all pay off. However, prime example of this. My first gig was a reporter in Erie, Pennsylvania at Jet 24 Action News. 22 years old, right out of college, broke as a joke, couldn't pay for anything. I was literally charging fast food on credit cards on a daily basis. Chick-fil-A, KFC, Popeyes, Taco Bell. On my final day at that station, I went through a drive-thru at McDonald's in downtown Pittsburgh. I got an iced coffee and some breakfast. I went up to the register. The lady's like, "Oh my God, Mike, I love you from the news. You do such a good job with the weather." I'm not a meteorologist and I've never done weather. I was honored. I handed her my card, and then guess what happened? The card was declined immediately. So be smart with your finances and prepare for maybe the low points, but again, everything will pay off long term. So enough about me. Let's get into these awards. Let's have some fun. And again, congratulations to you guys. So here we go. Our next student award category recognizes excellence in magazine programs. The 2021 Student Production Pillar goes to Hempfield Happenings from Hempfield High School. The second pillar goes to Our next award goes to outstanding coverage of a subject in more than 10 minutes. That's a lot of time in news. The award for this one goes to Our Assignment from Fred Rogers by Fox Chapel High School. And also the glories of this business. When you're out in the field, you don't have a teleprompter. So I'm kind of doing this like I do a report, reading off my phone. All right, now we move into the opposite direction to one of our most popular categories. A lot of interest in this one. We now recognize short form coverage of a subject. The judges have actually awarded 2 pillars in this category. Buckle up. The first award goes to She Is My Music from Randolph High School. The second pillar goes to Blossom from Big Picture Alliance. Next, the judges recognize outstanding sports coverage. This year's recipient is Wrestling with Restrictions, coming out of Hempfield High School. And the final, last category that I will be announcing is the high school production of a live sporting event. The pillar goes to Sterling Basketball versus Haddon Heights from Sterling High School. Congratulations to all of you guys, much deserving. I'm so proud of you. Again, this is just the beginning and you're gonna absolutely kill it. Remember, have some fun. Life's too short. You'll figure it out eventually. And one day, hey, maybe we'll work together. Again, best of luck to everybody. Have a great day. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Jackie DeTore from WPMT Fox 43 in York, Pennsylvania. I started my career in Bangor, Maine. And if you don't know where that is, don't worry. Neither did I before I started there. But I lived there for 2 years. I was far away from family, but I learned so much and made lifelong friends. And it didn't hurt that I was right near Acadia National Park and was able to do a whole bunch of stories there and spend a lot of my free time there as well. From there, I moved to Scranton, Pennsylvania. I was there for 2 years, and then I moved to York, and I've been here for a little more than 5 years at Fox 43. And now today, I'm here with you. So let's get back to those final set of awards. Each year, the chapter presents the Norman Felsenthal Young Producers Award to recognize excellence in writing in our PSA category. The prize is $1,500. The 2021 Student Award goes to Equality is Beautiful from Penn Trafford High School. Congratulations to those students on their powerful message. And now we want to turn our attention to Student Commercial category. The judges have determined there are 2 winners in this category. So the first recipient is Penn Trafford High School for their commercial Seven Springs Mountain Resort. And our second recipient is What's the Scoop from Metuchen High School. Congratulations to all of the students involved in the commercial category. Our next award takes us to our craft categories as we recognize the art of editing. There are 2 winners in this category. The first winner is Andrew Kane from Sterling High School. And the next is Michelle Tang, Metuchen High School. Our next craft category recognizes on-camera talent. This year's recipient is Conestoga High School's Jack Susanen. And it's time already for the last award. Time flies when you're having fun. So the 2021 award for video essay goes to No One Said It Would Be Easy from Collingswood High School. It has been an honor to join all of you today. Congratulations to all of this year's nominees and the award winners. I now will turn it back over to Chapter President Eric Heisler.
Oh, you're still here. Great. Outstanding work. You should give yourself and each other a round of applause. You deserve it. Another group that deserves a round of applause is TUTV, Temple University Television, and the Cal Lucille Rudman Media Production Center. They were kind enough to sponsor this year's high school awards show. So we want to send our thanks to them. As we wrap this up, I just want to say congratulations. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees. You've done some outstanding work this year. Keep it up and keep driving toward your goals. For those graduating, we wish you all the best. For everyone else, we look forward to honoring your work next year. Have a great summer.